like and subscribe. Grow. Men of Reddit, what is the most childish thing you still do as an adult? I'll start. At night when trying to go to sleep I'll often hug my pillows. It helps me go to sleep when I have not been feeling well. It's also warmer and more comfortable for my stomach. At the supermarket, we'll push the cart really fast and jump on and see how far I can go. When in bored and alone, it'll make sure I still know how to screech like a pterodactyl. I toss my underwear from my foot into the clothes basket. When I fart I act like it's a little turbo, and I walk a little faster. I have a stuffed dog which is a replica of the one I had as a kid. I still snuggle him when it's bedtime. It brings me a kind of comfort you can't replicate. When I'm home alone, and when I turn the lights off downstairs I still race upstairs in case the darkness monster grabs me. When passenger in a car I still look out the side window and imagine a raindrop or speck of dirt, or even my finger, to be an athlete following us as he jumps over hurdles and avoids telephone poles and articulated lorries. Most childish thing I do is get shy and bashful around really attractive women. I'm 60, but I still love video games. I'm old enough to have played Pong when it came out in arcades. Now I have my own kids and we play games together. We have a shared Minecraft world. We also play Dungeon Defenders and TF2. I sing the ABCs in my head when I need to deal with alphabetizing stuff. If I have to fart when I'm in the shower, I press my butt cheeks against the wall and let her rip. Even small farts become unbelievably loud this way. I still moo at cows and bar at sheep hoping they will respond to me. Eat a big bowl of cereal and watch cartoons. Browse, comment, and argue with people on Reddit. Probably my least redeeming habit. I color in coloring books while searching for new music. I love Magic the Gathering. Fetal position and an extra hugging pillow. Can't sleep without it. I play Call of Duty and cuss out kids sometimes. I am in my mid-30s. I have kids, so I do a ton of childish things with them. But I was still going upstairs on all fours before I had them. I still do at 56, mostly to mess with my dog. Sleep with an Elmo pillowcase D, but I have a 3-year-old obsessed with Elmo, and he regularly finds his way into our bed and wants me to have my Elmo pillow. All of the answers are making me sad that people believe these activities are childish. I believe ridiculing an activity as childish is childish. Sounds like someone throwing a tantrum. Helicopter. My wife every time I get out of the shower. I walk in the woods, breaking sticks and throwing stones at stuff. Also have fun scaring away the local sheep. I'm a 30-year-old boy. When in a bath, I turn over onto my front. Don't know why, it just makes me feel like a kid again, haha. Playing with Lego and playing video games. I also watch cartoons occasionally. Large teddy bear in my living room for company and cuddles when watching movies. I still put crisps in sandwiches too. Pretty much everything I do. I have every nerdy and childish hobby there is. I'm the same as I was as a kid, I just buy my own. Now. Cuddling my plushes at night. Pillows don't have the love I invested in childhood stored within them. That battery function has always been tied to my plushes, and when I hug them, I feel like I'm refueling and connecting with my younger self, my experiences and growth. It has a healing and comforting nature. I own multiple Nerf guns. When I'm bored in the home office I have various targets in the room to shoot and kill time. As a student I worked for a research institute. I had to get to the offices for some approval thing, and walked into my boss's office to witness a massive Nerf gun fight between 4 grown men. Oh, where do I begin? 30-year-old man. Watch cartoons. Play fight with my GF. Fetal position when sleeping. Annoy my girlfriend when bored. Do random MC Hammer dance whenever. Talk like a baby to my 2-year-old niece. Fortnite. I don't care. It's fun. I'm 42. That's not childish at all. I love watching cartoons. Now, I know there are cartoons that are not for kids, but I will watch all the cartoons I grew up with during the golden age of Cartoon Network. Watch SpongeBob. I make faces when I see a child, if their parents aren't watching. I do this little shimmy whenever I shower, because I don't wait for the water to warm up. I still have the blanket I had when I was a kid. Still sleep with it. By about 15 to 16 I put my blankie in the drawer with my shirts. I was packing clothes a couple years later for my first deployment and I am not really sure why, but I put my blankie in with my stuff. My blankie ended up going to 3 different combat deployments, the Horn of Africa and a float around the Western Pacific. At one point my blankie was in a building hit with a rocket. Blankie escaped unburnt and unscathed. My blankie was there in the dark when I was little, and it was there in the dark when I was grown. Butthole and fart jokes are the peak of my humor. Based on your username they are also your fetish. Everything I do is probably childish, because I just kinda do what makes me happy without caring about how it is perceived. Only difference between today and my child self is that I have more money and more responsibilities. Sit in the shower nearly every single day. Sit. I hope this wasn't a typo. Laugh at farts. Nearly 30 and I still make car noises when I am driving. I still cross my fingers when I make fake promises, so that the promise is invalid. You've been visited by the ghost of a very important man. Pay your respects by liking and subscribing, and he'll grant you 3 weeks of good luck.